Hey guys, Crystal here, bringing you part 2 of my Frostpunk Let's Play. Let's go ahead and get back into our game that we saved in part 1. We're up to day 3. I've got 1/6 of my city built. We're going to pause the game. Looks like people are going to finish building what's been going on. Let's check out what's been going on. I'm currently holding the Alt key, which shows me the current distribution of my workers. It's a good little trick to use to see what's going on and where it's going on. So, looks like my workers are good there. How's this guy doing? Where are they going? What's this one? You gotta be careful if you hit the Gloomy Cave, so... Alright, we are going to be turning on the generator. It is 17:57. Let's go ahead and turn on our generator, check our consumption. We're using 144 per day. We're making 444 per day. We managed to go 4 days without using the generator, so that saved us quite a bit of coal. This is also going to prevent people from getting sick, so as easily anyway. Anyway, we've automatically completed 2 of the quests, making the hunter's hut, making the cooking house, etc. I'm going to go ahead and take these people off the cookhouse. So I have 5 workers that are not doing anything. That's not good, but... oh, that's right. It's because they're... no, wait. Why do I have those 5 workers? You know what? We can probably afford another sawmill in that case, so... We want as many sawmills as we can get. What am I going to do here? I've already got the road layout done here. But you know what? Let's wait till the research is finished before I build anything else. I want heaters next. Good on that. And those 5 workers will start working on these roads too. So what I want to do now is... Do I want to build the steam hub yet? What's my temp looking like? We're still good. Don't need them quite yet. I want to make sure there's nothing here. Alright, there is something there. I'm going to be using the half-step maneuver to shrink a couple of the buildings here, so I'm going to move this a half step out. 1, 2, 3. Verify that it fits. It does. And this will be a great place for a sawmill for those 5 workers. We're good on food for a little while. This can be deleted. Alright, what am I going to do now? I need to... Let's pause the game for just a sec. I'm going to make some road layouts for some more buildings. The majority of the buildings that you're going to be using in this game are the elongated types, which are workshops, child shelters, care houses, etc. And the other main type is the medium size, which is sawmills, beacon, factory, hunter's hut, cookhouses. Those are all the same size. So those are the main 2 sizes, medium and elongated. So that's pretty much all I'm going to be allocating for. So the reason I want a lot of these medium-sized buildings is I'm already prepping for end game. I want as many places for infirmaries as I can possibly create. So that's what we're doing here. And we're going to go ahead and let them build. So now I'm going to need some gathering posts for coal because I'm now out of coal, which is not good. So I want to make this road here. Come on. resources. Gathering post 1, 2, and we only need the road to come up to the corner of this back one, and we're good. Now I should have enough to create the next one. I want these sectors, districts, to be 2 houses wide each, so. Alright, gathering post, 1 there, and I want 1 there, and we only want it to come up to there. Alright. What's this, a sawmill? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so, we are good on food for a little while. I don't need to be sending out any hunters quite yet. I'm going to be focusing on upping my wood production as quickly as possible, but I also wanted to have these gathering posts prepped for the coal. I want to get rid of those piles as quick as possible so I can finish the grid layout for my city. So that's going to be a first priority. And then I have to decide, do I want to go the coal thumper route, the coal mine route, a combination of both, or the coal charcoal kilns, or do I want the coal mine? And I'm actually going to decide to go coal mine this route, and we'll be doing that by dismantling the coal mine because it gives you a lot of extra early steam cores, and those are pretty nice. So we're going to do that. So these guys are going to finish building. They won't finish the gathering posts tonight, which is a shame, but it is what it is. You'll notice if they don't start by 0-100 on those, they won't build them at all. So, but we do at least want to get this sawmill finished, and it is building, so we're good on that. Alright, observatory. I don't want anybody to die this city because people are a limited resource. You get anywhere between 685 and 698 people by the end of this game, so I want to escort them all to the city, and it looks like we have 12 extra children. Alright, we're escorting these guys back to the city. I am going to want 1 extra child shelter, but I don't have enough wood for it. I'll get enough wood tomorrow, so that'll be okay. Alright, I think we're good to fast forward to the next morning. I'll wait until I allocate these people to the sawmill. And boom. Alright, so what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 sawmills. Wood is extremely important to have early on. It's one of your most valuable resources, and I am going to deplete all of these trees as quickly as possible. I'm going to have a surplus of wood for quite some time early game, and then as soon as the trees are gone, my wood is just going to drop to like 0. So it's going to be plentiful early game. Mid game it's going to drop off to almost nothing. But, you know, it is what it is, so. And I just realized I'm going to need some people gathering coal. I forgot about that, so we're going to actually have to put some people on coal. I'm going to send... How many people do I want? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 3 people still working on there. 7 should be enough, and that'll help them go build that one. So, and I want them on that coal pile, so I'm going to wait till those are done. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good. Yep. We want just enough people to stay ahead of our coal usage, so I think 7 should do it. Not 100% on that, but we'll see. So, how's our research doing? Cold Snap's going to be coming in pretty quick. That's not good, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so we actually have a lot more people now. Crash site. That's good. So what do we have now? We have more engineers. That's good. And I'm going to fill this up with... Let's see here. What do I have? I have too many engineers and not enough workshops. So I'm actually going to allocate all of those workers there. And still going to wait for those to finish up before I allocate the rest of my workers. So no, I'm not. I'm going to build more workshops. How many more do I need? 3 more. Boom. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and turn these all on to extended shifts. Alright, I think we're good. 1, 2, 3. And I want a couple workers staying out there. Oh goodness, I forgot. Okay, so we have a few people that don't have homes. That's not good. We'll build those after this is dismantled and after I get everybody allocated, so... But I want everybody working on building stuff, so I'm not going to employ them quite yet. But I do need to have them housed by nightfall, so... Alright, so we are prepped with heating for the next day. I don't need these quite yet, but I'm going to get them out of the way. No, I'm not. I'm going to get additional scouts right now. So I'm going to go drawing boards and then additional scouts, so... Okay, we've got our workers there. Consumption, we're good. So what are we going to have? We're going to have 7 workers that ain't doing crap. So I'm going to leave those 7 workers so that they can build some stuff after all my other stuff is done. You don't necessarily want all people employed. It's not always beneficial. If you have some people building during the day, it'll get things built a lot quicker. Sometimes people don't finish everything during the night because you're just building way too much stuff. So, alright, more people employed. The engineering facilities. Alright, got our engineers employed. Still waiting for people to dismantle that. I don't want to build houses yet because each house takes 10 workers, and I've only got 7 people building right now. They're the unemployed ones. So if I build even one house, they'll stop dismantling this and they'll go straight to build, and then they'll go back over to dismantle, and I just don't want to wait that long. So yeah, we will start building our houses as soon as this is done. How long we got here? 14 hours? We're good. Okay, that is done. Now I'm going to leave this spot and this spot for fighting arenas and guard stations. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I need for this. But I'm going to be having a lot more people join soon, so I'm going to need to build more than that. Put your steam hubs right here. Good. And this one I don't believe covered. Does that cover? No. So I'll need to put that right here. That will cover the 2 workshops. That's good. And can I build anything else? I should probably build more houses because I'm going to need them. So we're going to go ahead and just fill that with houses, leaving those 2 spots blank. If you accept everyone into your city, before the Winterhome event, you will need 23 houses. That'll be enough to accommodate everyone. That is before day 15, so let's go ahead and do that. Now I'm going to use this pause, unpause trick, pause, unpause trick, because I should only have 7 people working here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Good. Everybody's back to work, back to work. We're good. Okay. Now we do have 7 people. And why did I not? Oh, because I didn't actually research more scouts yet. Silly me. Alright. Now, how are we doing on the wood here? We've still got plenty. This one's gonna die before the other ones. That's okay. Anyway, the reason I have extra gathering posts is just so I can move around the workers quicker, and so I can employ more if I need to, but I really want to get rid of these coal piles. But the longer we make them last, the better. So it's kind of a you want them gone, but you want them there kind of thing. So and you'll notice my research is going stupidly fast. The more workshops you have, the faster your research is going to go. So it was a good idea. Fun little note. I'm going to release my engineers from the medical facilities right now to go help build during the day. Because there's no one sick right now, because I've been keeping everything nice and toasty. Building my steam hubs now. In the morning I'm going to need my heaters on. And we're going to check which places need it. You want to have that ready by the drop. So okay. Let's go ahead and make our additional scouts. And we'll send these guys to the Lost Expedition. This is gonna really bolster our economy. Now, what do I want next? Well, there are a lot of things that I want, but I need to get these level 1s out of the way, so let's do that. Okay. So this steam hub is going to cover all the houses in that zone. Let's see here, what do I want now? One of the main reasons I want to get coal thumper and coal mining early, even though I'm not going to be making them, is so I can use them for layout purposes. Position them where I want them to be later. So I'm going to get those out of the way too. So. Alright. Now that it's almost 2000, I'm gonna go ahead and put my dudes back in the medical facility because people are gonna start getting sick. They might not though, because it's still pretty warm out. It's still the 20 degrees out, so it's not horrible yet. When the game starts going down to 30, 40, then people start hurting a little, so. Yeah. Right. Now that one's going to hit all of that, but it's not going to hit these three. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heating for all this stuff so that when morning comes and the cold snap hits, they'll be ready. Now, one thing to take note of, I'm going to pause the game here. You can turn on heaters, but when people aren't employed there, if you hover your mouse over here, you'll notice the heater symbol is grayed out and not yellow. That means the heater, even though it's on, is not active and thus not using coal. So you can turn on heaters for places that people are not employed at, and it's not going to cost you anything. It'll only start costing you stuff once people are working in them, so fun little trick. Alright, what do we got here? 2 workers. I still want those workers around to build stuff, so it is almost 2400. I'm going to let them finish building as much stuff as possible before midnight, and then I'm going to go ahead and start making my massive road layouts, because I'm going to be getting really full on wood here pretty quick, so let's hope they finish before. They're not going to finish by. Darn it. Alright, 23:59. Well, I tried, so alright, let's go ahead and do some more layouts here. So, I should be able to finish most of my layouts. That's, what, 3, 4, 5, 5.5. We're good there. Let's just go ahead and finish this inner ring. Just get all of these done. Alright. Gonna make our layout for the 4th row. Get our tents here. Make sure my mic is still working. And the long, fun process of deleting your placeholder buildings, blah, 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 blah. This is something that, while it does take time and it is kind of annoying, I do find it very beneficial. So, you are not obligated to do anything like this, but I find it to be very useful, so to each our own, right? Alright. Next district. I'm gonna run out of wood before I can finish all of these, so another way to do this, you don't actually have to finish placing. You don't actually have to finish placing all of them. You can just make the grid outlines for ones that are already there and finish it like that. So. 4. And let's do the row of 5. Where's the edge? Right there. Now this row can be a little bit finicky, so you gotta make sure they all fit before you draw the outlines, so. Yep, we're good. Okay, I have 2 districts done. And which district do I want next? That's the steel district. I'll do this one next. So, in fact, you can even shortcut this further and just do this. You don't even have to place that middle building. Showing you the easy way to do this, but you gotta verify that it works. 1, 2, 3, we're good. So, alright, we're good there. Now, the reason I put this road in the middle here, I'll show you why. Because if you try to half step out here, you're going to have an extra little space, and sometimes it won't work. So the grid layout changes depending on these side roads over here and these side roads over here. If there is a, like, notice how the grid fades to the left where I'm holding this building. If that faded grid reaches another road over there like it does here, it changes the spacing of the grid. So what I'm doing is basically manipulating the grid to create buildings to the shape that I want, and I can do that from either side like there, like that. So it's a very complicated thing to explain, and even I don't understand it completely, but I figured out some good tricks and they tend to work, so stick with what works, right? Now, for this 5th row, you can actually half step and fit in slightly more than 5 buildings, and if you do this all the way around in every single district, you'll have enough room for 1 extra tent. So if I were to do this and then half step that forward, I'd have 1 of these extra little bits of space right in here per district. Excuse me, apologies. And that adds up to about 1 tent for the whole entire thing. So if you're really, really finicky about, you know, having all the space used appropriately, you can do that. I'm not gonna worry about it this game though. I'm just gonna half step out to here. I did that wrong, didn't I? It's kind of late here, I'm getting tired, so here we go. You will notice that some of one of the buildings here, the middle one, is bigger than the other 2, but that is the price that we pay, is it not? Alright, and now we verify. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're good there. Now I've got almost my whole city built. I can probably build a little bit more. Do I want to? Yeah, let's get it done tonight. Anything that we can. Basically gonna deplete my wood because I'm gonna get almost a full stock of wood first thing in the morning, so and I'm running really low on wood right now, so I'm having to do this piece by piece. Down to 5 wood. And I no longer have enough to do anything appropriately, so that's all we're gonna do tonight. And let's go. Now, because people prioritize building roads over buildings, they're gonna abandon these tents and go build until midnight or 1 o'clock, whatever. No, they're just going home and building. So, anyway, so what do we got next? We've got a law coming in a couple seconds. We've got scouts ready to hit their survivor places, etc. Alright. Let's get ready. Alright, what is next? We've got that. I want... What do I want? So here's the thing about radical treatment versus sustained life. These are for treating the gravely ill with medical posts. You can treat them in infirmaries, but this law is how you deal with the gravely ill before you get infirmaries, and we're not going to be getting that until way later. So we want to decide, do we want them out of commission and just taking up a bed, or do we want them to be a potential amputee? And I'm going to say amputee, because sustained life will basically take longer to get them back onto the field. Radical treatment, I can pop out a prosthesis pretty quick. So we're going to go radical treatment.
Hear me.
We're getting our hope up nice and high. And I still want those 2 workers just going around building roads, because when everybody else decides to build something and then they all go to work, whatever's left to be built, those 2 workers will go and finish building it. So I want them working. I'm going to need more places of employment for my workers, but they're basically going to be going into hunters' huts. So, Lost Expedition, let's escort these dudes to the city. Alright. Now I need to make some room for child shelters. Now, Gloomy Cave is a very interesting place. It's one of 2 places where your scouts can die. I am going to be doing a save reload there because it's just stupid to risk it otherwise, so I'm not going to be doing that. How we doing on stuff here? We're good there, we're good there. Now, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workshops. I can't afford more workshops yet, but I will be able to soon. So that's going to be my next goal, is to get all these engineers, 10 more employed in workshops. So we'll be doing that. But I also want to make room for the child shelters, because the more room you have, the better your efficiency is going to be in the workshops. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. I hate that it slows down at 5 o'clock automatically, but whatever. Alright, let's let's check what's going on here. Let's make sure that everything that should be heated is heated, that can be heated. I don't have anybody in the cookhouse, but I'm going to do that just in case, so. Alright, let's go. Now we've got a lot of roads to build, so people are going to be doing a lot of work. And this is probably not the best time to be doing the work, because it just dropped to -40 and they're working out in -40, and that is that color, which is cold. That's bad. So, yeah, sorry dudes. But what I can do is pop the overdrive, warm everything up a tidbit, so we'll just have to remember to turn that off. Let's go ahead and get another research going. What do I want? I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Coal mining. Not because I'm going to use it, but because I want to create placeholders. So, alright, those dudes are back. I'm actually going to go to the Lost Expedition first and then over to the Sturdy Shelter because it saves time traveling to a location that you've already been to. Notice the tooltip here. So, you want to use that as often as possible. So, still got one homeless person, huh? That is okay. I'm okay with these people not being employed because I want to get all these roads built, like, right quick, so, yeah. And after we get all the roads built and these houses finished so nobody's homeless, then I'll start adding on some other stuff, so. You know what, let's start adding it on right now. I'm making good money. So I'm gonna need at least 15 workshops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so. I think this'll work. Half-stepping usually works at this ring layer. Yes, it does. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, that'll help out. Let's make sure these are divisible by 3. We've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're good. All right. Now, I do not have enough people to be working in these workshops, so I'm definitely not going to be making that many. I'm only going to make as many as I need engineers for. But I will need some places for child shelters, so let's go ahead and make another child shelter here. And because I have more than 15 children. Now, how many engineers do I need to employ? 10. So 1, that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I have more coming? Not at the moment, so that'll be enough for now. But I want one extra just in case I want to move the medical facility engineers over to do a little bit of extra work. So I'm also going to put a steam hub right here, but I'm going to turn it off because I don't need it quite yet. And that should be good and leaves us enough resources to get our next research. So I want my sawmill upgrade right now. I want wood, because I'm making my layout. That is what I'm doing first and foremost. Get the layout done. Don't know why I didn't have him in there. Alright. Unfortunately, these sawmills, when they're working in tandem with each other, tend to mine out pretty quick, so that is one unfortunate downside of it, but it does clear the area for us to place more buildings in, so that is one of the perks. So we can actually do a half step here. That there. And how many sawmills do I have? 1, 2. This one's actually going to be empty pretty quick. So it's probably a good idea for me to take this one a step back. And I can probably... Do I want to, though? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and delete that one. I want to have sawmills ready to just plow across this whole entire area, so... Alright. Alright, we're good with sawmills there. Building a whole lot of crap, dismantling a whole lot of crap, getting more crap ready, and I think we're good. But we still need those homes to finish up. But I need to stop building so they can start working. Because we've still got a lot of people working on roads, apparently. Where the hell is everybody? There's 44 people. Oh, they're just arriving in the city, right? Okay, so... Alright, we want to go to the sturdy shelter. Good there. We can highlight the people and see where they're all heading to. They're all heading out here to build stuff, so... Gives you a nice little view of what's going on with your city. Alright, so I'm going to be getting a lot of wood now very, very quickly, so that's good. So what I want to get next is I want to get these wood and steel upgrades as quick as possible, so... Oh, crap. I'm out of steel. Okay, that's bad. I forgot to make my steel works. So, this could be an issue. This is what you call another mistake. Now, the reason I'm having a problem here is because these buildings, I need to half step all the way over to here. But placing an extra road... You know what? Screw it. Let's just make the whole entire layout right now. It's gonna hurt, but gotta do it. I want my building layout to be good, so we're gonna do that. This is gonna hurt my ego, but it is what it is. Alright, we're good on that one, that one, that one. And that'll be good. No, I don't want to connect it to that yet. Oh, they must have changed the jerks. Okay. This is where I want the road. Okay. Now that we've established our half-step layout, we're good. I'm gonna have a lot of weird little roads here, but that's okay, I guess. Yep, we're good. Alright. Unfortunately, that means people are going to be building a lot more, and that's not good. Alright, so I'm going to be seriously hurting for steel. So I've got basically one more research, and then I'm going to have to hold off on researching for a while, so... I can't do that. So I'm going to get the medical post upgrade to get people healed faster. Alright. That should be good, and people should be building now. Whew. Here are our people doing their thing. Now, unfortunately, the game doesn't allow one person to go build multiple segments. It'll assign every single person their own road segment. So one person won't just go and build and be efficient. No, they send your whole entire damn population to build, so... Yay. And since I have so many things being built and dismantled, I need to just not employ anybody until I am absolutely ready, so... Except for engineers. They will get employed immediately. Now, usually with this game, I use the hunter's trick to get a crap load of extra food. I'm not going to be able to do that this game, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to be careful with my hunter hut allocation. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to research anything else, to be honest. Yeah, I can't get that. I can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get that. Can't get that. Don't need that. Yeah, I'm pretty much boned until tomorrow, so sorry, engineers. It is what it is. Alright, so we've got our engineers all employed. Got everything building. Just got to remember to alright, we're going to employ these guys here. Did I not build this? I did. Somebody just hasn't come there yet. Ah, boy. Yep. I need to wait until all this crap is done before I do too much more. If you queue up too many things, the game gets a little bit unresponsive and goes a little bit nutty, so yeah. I really want to finish up this road section, but I need to wait until my steelworks are done. Looks like we're coming up on the deadline for this video, so let's fast forward a little bit, get this crap finished. Alright. Now I'm probably not even going to be using the care house for a while, but I gotta build it for the promise, so we'll just shove it, I don't know, here, I guess. And generator's still on overdrive, but that's okay. We are going to turn on our heaters until it warms back up. Probably even leave it on. That's going to heat up, what, a couple of them? Let's see how many it heats up. Yep, so I need that one. Alright, I think we're good, and I think we can call it a day on this video. I can't really research anything else. Can't really do anything else. As long as my overdrive doesn't explode, I think we're good. So yeah, I think we're going to call this a night on the end of day 5, start of day 6. So wait till the buzzer sounds and we'll call it a day, folks. Where do I want my workers? I'm going to put 10 of them here. We've got 14 left, so I'm going to put 10 here and 4 here. Everybody is employed. 15 seconds to go. And I'm going to go ahead and save the game right here before I even check the Gloomy Cave, because it's going to kill me. And I will return and we will get started with day 6. I'll see y'all next video. Bye.